Kilshaw on the road again this weekend up to Cumbria as we visit Workington.
Yeah, we've got 3 away games left now, and probably the 3 toughest ones in the competition. Starting with this one on Sunday, Workington. It'll be a real physical battle, a big challenge, but one we're looking forward to, especially after the way we performed not only at home against Workington, but our last 2 away games we haven't set a decent standard, so we've challenged the players this week to perform in an away game.
A few rotations to your 21-man squad again?
Yeah, a little bit. Bobby Hartley and Will McArdle's gone and playing for Huddersfield reserves tonight. So it's like a lower end age game, under 19s, I think. So just want to give them some game time. Bobby did well with his limited minutes last week. And we've got others that we can consider to put back in the 17. We'll just make sure everyone gets through tonight. There won't be mass changes, a couple of changes if that, because getting a decent flow of games together and some consistency in the spine. I thought Harry Bowles coming back in last week at 13 really helps us, in and around the middle with and without the ball. So yeah, I don't want to do too many changes. There'll be a couple maximum.
Yeah, you're fielding well there for Aaron Brown, who just missed out with his hamstring, didn't he? Is he any closer to returning?
Possibly next week for the Newcastle game. He's just up, with hamstrings you can't push it. He is in light running, or just probably beyond that now, straight line running. There's only him, Pickers and Hatto, on the treatment table, and then Gabe's is probably 50-50 still this week with that chest pectoral injury.
It's a big set of middles up at Workington. Is it the plan to hit the middle, match them, or I guess you're not going to reveal too much, but that's usually the way the games go up in Cumbria, isn't it?
Yeah, they're a tough team across the board. They recruited really well. They've got some big outside backs as well in the wing and the centres, who are as big as the middle, so we know what we're going to get. They'll be well coached. These teams are well coached, and they've got a decent spine as well, with Carter and Weir in there, and Duran and Phillips, in the 9. So yeah, it's a real tough challenge, but they're a good side, but so are we. They're a physical side, but so are we, and we want to go there and match them, like I say, and put in a performance away from home. No excuses on the travel, the referee or the crowd or anything like that. We want to go there and put our best performance in and continue. Some of the consistency we've shown. I think we've won 4 out of the last 6, but only one of them's away. So like I say, it's really important. We're well supported away from home, and we want to give something back to that support, especially after our showing at Gould.
Yeah, it means a lot, obviously, doesn't it? The fans get behind us.
Yeah, definitely, and it's a long way, and in this sort of climate, when you're choosing to watch Keighley over doing other things, socialising, going to cinema or whatever it may be, we've got a responsibility to go and perform, and that's in the forefront of our minds this weekend.
Have you been pleased generally with the progress you've made with this group over the last 5-6 weeks?
Yeah, it's always tough, coming in at the stage that we come in at, and also, it's not a quick fix in sport. It's everything. Everyone wants everything now, with Netflix and Prime and all this sort of stuff. But sport's different, and I think we have made progression. I think we would have made quicker progression if the competition was structured a different way. Obviously, I think 7 games in 3 months, and now 7 games in 8 weeks. So we needed that week to week playing, and that's for me as well, working out the players and their best positions, and I think we've got a good handle on that now. So everything we're doing now, we are focused on the present and getting 2 points, because any 2 points is important, but we're also looking towards next season and a potential merge, and what players we can retain and what players we can go out there and recruit as well, and what the gaps are that are needed. So yeah, the progression is good, and we want further progression with this group of players, and then players that we hopefully can bring in.
You're just rolling with that, aren't you? Just rolling into next year, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, we won't make the playoffs now, but we will continue to train throughout September with the players that are staying, and they'll have some time off in October, and then we'll hit the ground running in November. Hopefully, we'll get some clarity on the competition next week. Obviously, the announcement of the Super League announcement was first at the earliest part of this week, so we've got an idea of which way it'll go, but we'll get some some concrete information next week, and we'll know what the structure of the competition likes, how many games we'll have, what side of the competition we're in, and who we might be facing if it's a merged competition. So we'll have a lot better idea next week, and then it's on us to show our ambition and to see where we're going to go with that as a club. And we want to be, I want to be challenging in whatever competition we're in. I want us to be ambitious and be competitive and pushing for whatever honours are available.
Thank you.